Hello there, Stevos. Welcome along to weekly vlog 257. It is Monday, the 25th of August 2025, Bank Holiday Monday here in the UK, and the last Bank Holiday Monday until Christmas 2025. So yesterday afternoon I did my washing and I stuck my washing out on the washing line here. Obviously it's all going to be nice and dry. It's a very lovely day outside today, by the way. Not a single cloud in the sky, very sunny as well, lovely stuff. Anyway, I am just about to bring in my washing from the washing line as it will definitely be dry by now. Just realised last night I forgot to take my medication because I was that tired. I ended up falling asleep on my chair in my bedroom, my gaming chair, and then I ended up transferring over from my gaming chair halfway through the night to my bed, and I forgot to take my medication, which is right here. So I'm about to take my medication now. It just means that tonight I can't take my medication, and then tomorrow I can take my nighttime and morning medication as well. It's just because of the packaging, and I don't want to confuse myself thinking, did I take my medication this morning? Did I take my medication last night? You know, it's just a consistent kind of thing really, isn't it? So I'm going to take my medication now on this Monday morning. And speaking of medication, towards the end of last week, I did order some more medication, so I'm going to need to go and pick that up a little bit later on this week. Just about to put my folded up laundry from the washing line outside in the back garden upstairs into my bedroom and pull it away neatly in my wardrobe. So I was just upstairs on the toilet in the bathroom and my sister calls me. My phone's in my bedroom, but luckily I'm wearing my watch, so I could answer my call while I was on the loo, using my watch. And I spoke to my sister and she said, we had a nightmare of an evening last night. Because after she dropped me back home, because obviously I went to Tesco in Tower Park in Poole with her and her partner to go and get some new plates, she said that she came home, went in, and her partner went into the spare bedroom and said, oh, I think one of your hamsters has died, because there was blood on the cage. And there is a common thing with the hamster that she's got where they climb up on their handlebars on the top of their cage, and sometimes they'll drop to the ground and then they'll break their neck, and then obviously they die instantly. It's a common thing with hamsters, you know. But this wasn't the case though. Turns out that the hamster head had been ripped off its body, and Monty, the cat, had possibly eaten the hamster's body. He's such a feral cat. He really is he's a feral cat, that cat. Like, when he was living here, the amount of times, shortly after my mum passed away, the amount of times I came back home from work after returning back to work at the beginning of the year, when he was still living here with me, the amount of times I'd come home and find like a dead pigeon on the doorstep of my back garden. You know, honestly, I got so angry and so annoyed. So my sister said, so she's going to sort her place out today. You know, she doesn't know whether he's eaten the actual body or he spat it out and it's somewhere in the spare bedroom where her hamsters are kept currently at the moment. So she doesn't know, but she's going to be on a mission today to try and find that, if she can find any more hamster carcass, I guess, around her spare bedroom. So, I don't know, that cat is just so feral. He really is, like, oh my god. Just put my bedding in the washing machine and put the washing machine on. So I've just made my first flask of tea of the day on this Monday morning, and also on this Monday morning I'm just about to have some breakfast, and this is what I've got for my breakfast today: a bowl of chocolatey squares cereal. Just been out in the back garden and just hung up my bedding from the washing machine outside into the back garden on the washing line. Just put the washing machine back on again today, for the final time today, by the way, as I'm just washing a quilted blanket, which was too big for the washing machine when I had my bedding in there earlier this morning. So I'm washing that along with a tea towel and also a draining board drying mat as well. So I've just taken the tea towel, the drying rack mat from the draining board, and also the my quilted cover as well from my bedroom. I've just taken that out of the washing machine and I've just hung it up on the washing line out here in the back garden on this Monday morning. Monday afternoon, and I'm currently drinking some orange and mango sparkling water, and over on ITVX on my iPad I've got 2 episodes of Coronation Street to catch up with because I didn't watch Friday's episode, so I'm going to watch that now, and then in 45 minutes time, once Friday's episode of Coronation Street is finished, I'm going to catch up on tonight's episode of Coronation Street on ITVX on my iPad. If you saw the end of last week's episode of the weekly vlog, then you'll remember that I had this for my dinner on Sunday night, which was pasta with mascarpone cheese and tomato, chopped tomatoes with some mixed veg and some added herbs in there as well. So I had some left over, which I've currently got for my lunch this afternoon on this Monday afternoon. And over on BBC iPlayer, now that I've finished watching Coronation Street and caught up to date with Coronation Street, I'm just about to watch Thursday's episode of EastEnders and today's episode of EastEnders over on BBC iPlayer on my iPad. So it is Monday afternoon, by the way, just gone 4 o'clock. Yes, 3 minutes past 4 at the time recording this part of the weekly vlog, and I'm just going to crouch down for a second because I have just got back from shopping. Originally I was going to go to Tesco in Castle Lane in Bournemouth to do my shopping, but instead I decided to do some shopping over in Asda in Castle Point because it's a bit hot out there. I just don't really have a lot of energy in me today, to be quite honest. So I am going to show you now what I got shopping wise, and we are starting off here. Oh, hello. We are starting off here, and I have got some smooth bolognese pasta sauce. I've also got some microwavable egg fried rice. I've also got some tomato and garlic pasta sauce as well. I've got some chip shop curry microwavable rice. I've got some crinkle cut chips. I've got some chicken breast strips, which are frozen. I've got some beef mince and onion, which again is frozen. And I've also got some corn chicken nuggets, 24 chicken nuggets. Also as well, now these are something that I've not had in years, by the way, but I used to have them a lot when I was a child. Crispy pancakes. I used to have these a lot when I was a kid. This one's ham and mozzarella. I think it was this one actually that I did actually have by Birdseye. So there we go. I picked up some more smooth peanut butter for my sandwiches because I'm starting to run low on peanut butter in the cupboard. I've also got a tub of mascarpone as well, so I'm going to do another one of those pasta, chopped tomatoes and mascarpone cheese dish again at some point very soon. I also picked up some more soft white medium sliced bread as well because the last bread that I bought had a bit of mould on it and stuff. Pretty much the last few slices of it did. So I ran out of bread, which meant on Sunday I couldn't the only thing I took with me on Sunday to work was a chocolate bar because even though, if I show you down here, look, I've already got a bottle of Coca-Cola in the fridge, but that was meant to be for my lunch on Sunday and I forgot to take it. So anyway, I picked up some more bread anyway. So I'm going to make myself a sandwich ready for work for tomorrow, a little bit later on this evening. I also picked up some cream of chicken soup, some chopped tomatoes. I also picked up a can of mushy peas as well. Picked up some chicken meatballs in tomato sauce, cream of mushroom soup, red kidney beans, and I also picked up some 8 hot dogs as well, a very large jar of 8 hot dogs. There is a couple of bits and pieces that I did forget to pick up, mozzarella being one, grated mozzarella being one, hot dog rolls for my hot dogs as well, forgot to pick that up, and stuff like that. But to be honest, I don't mind though, because to be quite honest with you, I also forgot to pick up some mixed veg as well, and I've just realised. But I only had 2 bags on me. One of the bags felt like it was splitting as I was walking home, so I don't think I would have been able to fit a bag of mixed veg in my bag, or even grated cheese or anything like that. So that's stuff that I'm going to have to pick up a little bit later on this week. But right now, though, that's what I brought today shopping-wise from Asda in Castle Point. I'm just about to put it away in the freezer, in the fridge, and wherever it needs to go, respectively. I'm not sure if I vlogged this or not yet. I don't know. But when my mum used to finish work and stuff like that, she used to come home from work, or, you know, she used to come out of her work office when she was working from home. She'd do herself a coffee or a cup of tea, and then she'd have some biscuits to go with it. I've started to implement that into my routine, really. So, like, for example, when I get home from work, I do a flask of tea and I'll have some biscuits. You know, obviously I've just sorted out the shopping, unpacked it, and obviously put it all away where it needs to go. And the next thing that I did after that was I made myself a flask of tea, which is right there, which is still piping hot. And I've just got myself out of the cupboard some ginger nut biscuits. I've got 5 biscuits there that I'm going to devour with this flask of tea on this Monday afternoon. So I've just been over to the shop and I've just bought myself 2 Monster Pipeline Punch energy drinks. I'm going to drink one now. The other one I've got in the fridge at the moment, which I'll have probably tomorrow or something. This is what I've got for my dinner tonight, which is something that I brought earlier from Asda, which is some chicken meatballs in tomato sauce, and I've done that with some egg fried rice, microwavable egg fried rice. And as you can hear in the background, playing in the background, I've currently got this episode of The Big Bang Theory on my iPad playing via Netflix. Just made my sandwich for work for tomorrow during my break time, and it's a peanut butter sandwich. Just sliced up some bananas and strawberries and put it into a bowl, as this is what I'm going to be using for my protein shake tomorrow morning that I'm going to make before I head off to work. Just about to do the washing up, drying up and putting away from breakfast this morning and dinner this evening. So it is Monday night and I've just been upstairs in the bathroom having a shower, having a shave, and I got into my pyjamas as well. And now on this Monday evening, I've also just made myself my last flask of tea for this evening, and I am now just about to go onto YouTube on my iPad, and I'm just about to catch up with Daz and Will by Off the Hook, with Daz and Will cook with little hands. This will be very interesting. Just about to watch that now on YouTube on my iPad. It is Monday night and I'm heading off to bed now, as I have got work early tomorrow morning. So anyway, I shall now bid you all good night. I shall speak to you guys again in the next scene of the weekly vlog, which will be Tuesday. Good afternoon, everybody. It is Tuesday afternoon and I've not long got home from work. And also as well, I've been to Asda as well in Castle Point. I've just realised again. Oh, I did this yesterday and I've done it again today. And I had it on my mind today at the checkout as well. So recently, I think I told you this last week in the vlog, I signed up to Asda Rewards. I used it last week once and I've already got 50 pence in the cash pot thing. I went to Asda yesterday and I bought some bits and pieces, as you guys know. And I forgot to scan my Asda Rewards card at the checkout. I was on the self-service. Today, I went up to a cashier and put all my stuff through, you know, with one of the Asda colleagues. And I paid. And I've literally got home. And now I've just remembered that I forgot to use my Asda Rewards again. Oh, boy, 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 boy. I will remember it. I'll start remembering it in my head eventually I will start remembering it. Anyway, I've got some good news to tell you in a minute, actually. But before I do, I will show you what I bought from Asda today. So I have brought some new trousers because the trousers that I've been wearing to work have now started to get a hole in it around, like, just near the pocket of one of my trouser legs. So there's like a little hole forming, and someone actually pointed it out to me today and said, oh, by the way, there's a hole in your trousers. I was like, yeah, I know, I'm aware. So honestly, so I went and brought some new trousers. I'm in my shorts at the moment. I've decided to wear my comfy shorts, but I bought these trousers today, 16 quid from Asda. So I've decided to buy them, and I have tried them on. They do fit. They're a little bit tight, just around like the bottom bit of my leg, like around about here. But then again, you know, so I'm just going to pop them there for now. But they do fit though. They do fit, which is the good thing about it. I also picked up some sellotape as well because I need to wrap up my sister's birthday presents in a couple of minutes. And I've also brought a 2 and a 6 birthday cake candle because my sister is 26 today. It's her birthday today. So yeah, so I brought my sister a 2 and a 6 candle because we are going to be going out for dinner tonight. Me, my sister, and my sister's partner as well. And yeah, so basically she's going to drop me back here. I'm going to leave the birthday cake here. And before they go home, I might just see if my sister's partner can come in, give me a hand with this cake, and then leave my sister in the car for a few minutes, you know, and then we'll bring her in and we'll sing happy birthday, and, you know, we can wish her a happy birthday and all of that. So, but I'll show you the cake though. It's nothing too special, I would say. It's just an Asda Essentials chocolate cake, really. Serves 14 people, so there's a chance that I may get her to take this home with her. I might just get a couple of slices of cake from it, and then her and her partner can devour the rest of it as such. So it only costed me a £5 because obviously birthday cakes, they're around about 10 quid, 13 quid, you know. So yeah, so I only got that for about £5 or just slightly above £5. So it's not too bad. That's not bad actually for a serving of 14. That's not bad for a chocolate cake. So yeah, so honestly, I am going to go to the Harvester in a little while with my sister and her partner. We're going to go for a birthday meal there. And yeah, we'll do that. So there we go. I'll tell you what though, it is a little bit, I mean, I'm finding it a little bit hard today. I'm going to admit, because obviously like tonight, me and my sister and her partner are going out for a meal. And this is my sister's first birthday that she's celebrating without my mum being here, you know. And I mean, I dread to think how she feels, but I mean, to be honest, I'm finding it quite difficult, you know, knowing that my sister's celebrating her birthday and it's her first birthday without my mum being here, and I've got to experience that for myself in a couple of months, you know, when I turn 29. And yeah, it's tricky. It is tricky. But I think we'll get through today. We'll enjoy ourselves. My mum would want us to go out and enjoy ourselves, and I think that's what we're going to do tonight. But I will show you what I've had at the Harvester a little bit later on in the weekly vlog. Before I do turn off the camera here, actually, I'm just going to say this now. I have just ordered the Insta360 Go Ultra camera, the creator bundle. So there is going to be, and I'm going to say this video is going to be uploaded around about early to mid-September, okay? I'm hoping and praying that I do get the camera by the time I get to my time off in September, which is the 8th of September. That's what I'm hoping anyway, because I'd love to do some filming, some like literally a proper outdoorsy kind of vlog if the weather's good, weather permitting of course. But I'd love to do an outdoorsy vlog and try and take as much advantage of this camera, this new camera, as I possibly can. I love filming with my Osmo Pocket 3, and I do think that I'm still going to use my Osmo Pocket 3 camera like I do my Sony ZV-1. You know, my Sony ZV-1, I vlog with that for my movie wrap-up videos. I vlog with my Osmo Pocket 3 for my vlogs at the moment, and I still think that, you know, if I go away anywhere and stuff like that, I feel like this is a good little gimbal camera that I can take with me, and it's quite compact and stuff like that, you know. But this action camera, it gives me a lot more flexibility to just do POV shots, and you know, I can do different angles and just get so creative with these vlogs. You know, I'm not going to kind of talk about it too much now, because I feel as though I talked about it way too much last week in the weekly vlog. But, you know, I will do a video, I'll do an unboxing, I'll talk about it, and then obviously I'll do a vlog in the next couple of weeks. Once I have got the Insta360 Go Ultra, I'll do a vlog in the next couple of weeks, and I'll show you how creative the vlog can get. All right. So I'm just hoping and praying that when I have my time off in 2 weeks' time, from the 8th of September, I'm hoping and praying that the weather is as good as it is outside at the moment, where it's nice and sunny. You know, I'm hoping it might cool down a little bit so that I can go out and film and stuff like that. But hopefully, you know, it'll be really good. Oh, and also as well, I was going to get another micro SD card, because I've got a micro SD card in this vlogging camera that I'm using to vlog at the moment. And, you know, I was going to get another micro SD card, 128 gig or 256 gig of storage. But I ordered it through the Insta360 website, and at this present moment, I have now got a free gift, which was a micro SD 256 gig SD card. Therefore, I've just saved around about 30 to 25 quid on an SD card, which I think is actually a pretty good saving, if I'm honest. So I'm so glad actually that I bought it through the Insta360 website. So I'm going to show my sister it and stuff like that, you know. And yeah, I'll show her it and she can have a go on it and stuff like that if she wants to. But, you know, it's even funnier because my sister's partner, and I've seen a video on YouTube actually where someone's done this, you know, they've had like an RC car, and they've attached the Insta360 Go Ultra onto the RC car, and they've driven around their RC car with a Insta360 Go Ultra on it, you know, because of its magnet and stuff like that. So my sister's partner has actually got an RC car. So if we do ever go out anywhere and he decides to bring his RC car with him, I might see if I can stick it onto his car, and then I'll film whilst he's driving his little car. So yeah, there's a lot of things that you can do with the Insta360 Go Ultra. I will do a lot of like POV shots, and I'll get creative with these vlogs, I think, going forward, because honestly I think an action camera, you can use action cameras to vlog. A lot of people do vlog with action cameras. It is now a common thing. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Anyway, that's coming up in the next couple of weeks. Okay, so I'll do an unboxing video. It'll be a separate YouTube video when I do the unboxing, and then yeah, we'll go from there anyway. So yeah, so I just thought I'd give you an update on that anyway. But yeah, so that is what I bought from Asda. And that's also what I brought from the Insta360 official website as well on this Tuesday afternoon. So I have just taken this Monster Pipeline Punch energy drink out of the fridge. So I've got a nice cold can of Monster Energy. And I'm also just about to catch up on today's episode of EastEnders over on BBC iPlayer on my iPad. And just to let you know as well, I have also just sorted out the rabbits as well, so gave them some food and some water, and I've also just gave the fish their fish food as well on this Tuesday afternoon. And I've also just wrapped up my sister's birthday presents as well. So I might be able to show you what I got my sister for her birthday in the next couple of scenes of the vlog. So stay tuned for that. I'll tell you all about that very, very shortly. It is Tuesday night, not long got back from my sister's flat. This is what I had for my dinner tonight. We went to the Harvester near Alder Road. We went for a Harvester. This is what I had for my dinner tonight. I had a salad bowl, unlimited salad bowl, which consisted of some black olives, some sweet raisins, some cucumber, some sweet corn, some beetroot, Thousand Island dressing as well. And of course, I also had for my main meal, I had a Southern Crunch barbecue chicken burger with a side of onion rings, a side of mac and cheese, and also as well some barbacoa chips as well. So that is what I had for my dinner this evening on this Tuesday night. And also as well, my sister really did love her birthday presents that she did get as well, by the way. She did get some perfume from me, a Sarah Jessica Parker perfume. And it was a big bottle of perfume from Sarah Jessica Parker as well. And she was very thrilled about that. She also got some leggings from from her partner as well, and also as well she got a couple of birthday cards. My granddad got her a birthday card as well, gave her a £20 note inside the birthday card as well, and me and my sister's partner both got her a Samsung Galaxy Watch 8, which is the same watch as what I've got on my wrist right here. Now you may notice a difference actually with this watch, by the way, because I have got a new watch band, because my sister, as part of her birthday present, her partner got her some more watch bands so she can replace the watch bands as and when she wants to, swap them out with different ones and stuff. Now, she's got medium to large ones. I needed a medium to large one, so she very kindly gave me this navy blue colour watch strap, which fits me absolutely perfectly, by the way. And I'm really glad that she's given me this. She did say to me, however, she did say that if I ever do get any watch bands for myself, then I'll need to give her one, so which I'm happy for myself to do anyway. So yeah, so I'm really glad that I've got this watch band. Fits me perfectly, a lot better than the white watch band did, because it was a small to medium. This one's a medium to large, so this one fits me a lot better. And stuff like that. So, and it saves me a little bit of money, because I was actually going to get one, I think next week or the week after. I was going to get myself a new watch band for my watch. So I've kind of saved a little bit of money. But I do think, though, eventually I may get some watch bands, though, for my watch. Just purely because then that way I can then change up my watch style as and when I want to and stuff like that. So there we go. So yeah, so we had a good night at the Harvester. My sister came back here with her partner and took the dogs for a walk around the area. And also as well, she came in and she was given a birthday cake by me. Obviously, I showed you the birthday cake earlier, so she's taken some birthday cake home with her. I've got a couple of slices of birthday cake in the fridge, so I may have that tomorrow afternoon. I'll show you that a little bit later on in the vlog. So yeah, so there we go. So that was my sister's birthday. She really enjoyed herself. She was absolutely shocked when she got her Samsung Galaxy watch. She gave her partner a kiss on the cheek, and then she came over to me and gave me a kiss on the cheek as well. So yes, there we go. So it was a very good night. Very good night out. It was very good night out. You know, we had a few conversations about bits and pieces. There is something that I do want to discuss with you guys over the course of the next few weeks. All right. Something that I just want to talk to you guys about, something that me and my sister have been talking about behind the scenes of these vlogs and stuff. So I will talk to you more about that a little bit later on in the next few weeks. Okay, so we'll see what happens, of course. So I'm holding it back at the moment because nothing is like properly confirmed at the moment, you know. But as soon as I've got confirmation of bits and pieces, then I'll talk to you guys a little bit more about what's happening and what this means for my YouTube channel and all of that kind of stuff. All right. So yeah, so there we go. I just thought I'd put that out there so you guys are aware. And yeah, there we go. I've come home, I've chilled out for a little bit, and now I'm yawning away. I'm now heading off to bed because I have got work tomorrow morning, and it's, what's the time? Nearly 11 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock now. Bang on 11 o'clock. So anyway, I'm heading off to bed. But from me, though, it's good night, and I shall speak to you guys again in the next scene of the weekly vlog, which will be Wednesday. If I love her very much, she knows. Yeah. Ground control to Major Tom, your circuit's dead. Something wrong, can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear? Am I floating in the tin can? Far above the world, planet Earth is blue, and there's nothing I can do. Anyway, good morning. Is it morning or afternoon? I don't know. Morning. It's 11:46 at the time recording this part of the weekly vlog. Listening to some David Bowie on my headphones through my phone, which I put my phone upstairs on charge for a little bit. Now, I'm outside in the back garden because my mum's rabbits need to be cleaned out, because last time I cleaned them out was on Sunday, I believe. I need to do it very quickly because it's quite breezy at the moment out here in the garden. It was quite breezy this morning on my way to work, and there was the odd spot of rain as well. There was a little rain shower as I was walking to work this morning. I've not long got home from work, by the way, but I do need to come out here and clean the rabbits as quickly as possible, because we are expected to have some heavy downpours of rain this afternoon and a possible chance of a thunderstorm here and there as well. So I'm going to come out here very quickly and clean the rabbits out on this Wednesday morning. We are halfway through the week and halfway through the weekly vlog, by the way, and I'm still listening to some David Bowie. So there we go. Anyway, that's what I'm going to do now. Wednesday. Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday morning, by the way. I'm sorry I didn't vlog anything yesterday apart from that one scene that I was out in the back garden, but there we go. It is Thursday morning. I've been awake since 6:20. We are just coming up to 9 a.m. now. I went to bed, admittedly, quite early last night. So I went to bed around about 11. And then I woke up at 6:20 this morning. And I've just been up. I've been messaging some friends. I've been checking social media. I've also just bought some movies as well over on Amazon Prime, which maybe I'll talk to you about a little bit later on in the vlog. And also as well, I've just opened my curtains to find that we have finally got some rain. I feel as though we've had a good summer, admittedly, because a lot of this summer we have had, like, mostly sunshine, which is great, and it's been very hot, very, you know, humid and stuff like that. So I'm kind of glad now, really, and I think we have got this wet weather over the course of the next week or so, and I'm kind of glad, really, because now we're coming to the end of the summer, and obviously we do need the rain, you know. I mean, outside looking outside my window right now, opposite from where my house is, there's grass, and the grass is just yellow, you know. So obviously the grass definitely needs the wet weather. The plants in the garden need the wet weather as well, and all of that stuff. So I think, to be honest, we could do with some rain. So yeah, so it is raining out there today. So yeah, so I am just about to get dressed. I have got a support session today with a support worker who I'm going to be seeing in around about half an hour from now at the time of recording this part of the weekly vlog. So I'm just about to get dressed on this Thursday morning. So this is what I've got for my breakfast this morning. I've got a bowl of chocolatey squares cereal. Thursday afternoon, I went to Costa this morning with two of my support workers. We went for a Costa coffee, had a bit of a chat. I have told them a couple of bits and pieces, which I've not yet said here in the vlog. I'm probably going to wait again a little bit longer to tell you guys some bits and pieces. There's a few changes that you will see over the course of the next few months, but I'm going to delve into that in a future vlog, maybe within the next few weeks. I'll see how things go first. So yeah, I did that. Then I came back here. I've listened to some music on my Bluetooth headphones through my phone for a little while. And then I also went up to Castle Point as well, because I needed to pop off to the chemist and get my medication. And also as well, I bought some things that I was going to have for my lunch, but instead I'm having to save it now until, well, now 6 p.m. and it's going to be technically dinner tonight. And I'll show you what I've got for dinner tonight in, well, lunch/dinner in just a few moments. I've just spent the last hour on the phone having a chat with my sister for a little bit. Also as well, this afternoon I have also been on the app Letterboxd as well on my phone. And if I turn my camera around and show you, look at all these are movie posters right here. And if I keep scrolling, you'll see more and more movie posters, all of that. A lot of this, actually, that you're seeing at the moment is movies on Letterboxd that I've purchased on Amazon Prime Video to buy and keep, or some of them. Like, for example, if I go here, you'll see, look, the Bad Guys there, the Bad Guys 2 there. Obviously, that's not available to buy and rent at the moment, or is it? I don't know. I think it is available to buy and rent at the moment, but it's for £20. So I'm waiting for that to come down in price, and then I can buy and keep it at a later date. Oh, look, there's The Substance, my favourite film from last year. But yeah, if I keep on scrolling, though, you know, you've got all these movies here and stuff. I've just been busy because for the last month or two, I've just kind of had all these movies on my watch list building up and stacking up on Letterboxd. Of movies that are currently in pre-production and stuff like that. I've got a total of 1,412 movies on Letterboxd, by the way, to watch. And 50% of those movies I've already watched before. I just want to re-watch them. And 35% of those movies are movies that are currently in production or in pre-production at the moment. And 15% of those movies are movies that I've not seen before and are currently waiting for me to watch either on streaming or in cinemas currently at the moment, or are due to come out in cinemas within the next few months of 2025 that we've got left of the year. So anyway, so I've been sorting out my Letterboxd watch list as well on my phone throughout this afternoon whilst listening to some music on my phone. Anyway, I'm going to show you what I've got for my dinner tonight. So I've picked up some cocktail sausages, big tub of cocktail sausages. I've also picked up a cheese and onion quiche, and I've also picked up some seafood sticks as well. So that is going to be my dinner for tonight. I know, I'm a big fat man, aren't I, for literally devouring all of this stuff. And I also used my Asda Rewards app today as well. I used it twice because my support worker had to go to Asda earlier this morning to pick up some protein shakes for himself. I don't know how much have I now got in my cash pot. I feel as though I've only got history. Yeah. I've only got £1 at the moment in my cash pot. £1. So I need to use my cash pot more. So I need to use my cash pot more. Well, I need to use my rewards more, but I need to shop at Asda though. So there might come a time I may end up shopping in Asda again. See, had I have used my rewards card the other day, when I went in there to do a shop on Bank Holiday Monday, had I have used it then, had I have used it on Tuesday when I got my sister's birthday cake and stuff, then I probably would have had more than £1. But I don't at the moment. So there we go. Annoying and frustrating, but there we go. I also picked up 3 cans of Monster drinks as well. So I picked up 2 Pipeline Punch ones and a Mango Loco one as well. So I'm going to have one of them later on tonight when I speak to my friend Kieran. I'll show you which one I'll have a little bit later on. But anyway, that is what I've been up to so far today. That is what I've got for dinner tonight. And I'm just about to watch a couple of episodes of The Big Bang Theory over on Netflix as well on my iPad on this Thursday evening. Also as well, I still haven't yet watched the new episode of Alien Earth, episode 4. We're halfway through series 1 already of Alien Earth. I've still not yet watched that, so I'm probably going to watch that either sometime tonight or sometime tomorrow night. So it is Thursday evening, by the way. It's just gone 8:15 and I am just about to have a video call with my friend Kieran over on Discord on my iMac up here in my bedroom. I've just put my phone on charge and I'm also just about to put my watch on charge as well, because it's been around about 24 hours since my watch last got charged. So I'm just about to do that now. Also as well, as you can hear in the background, I'm currently listening to some music. I'm actually listening to a little bit of Robbie Williams at the moment. This album that I'm listening to at the moment, which is Sing When You're Winning, came out 25 years ago today. So yeah, the 28th of August 2000, the year 2000 is when this album came out. It's one of my favourite Robbie Williams albums of all time, to be honest. The album features songs like Let Love Be Your Energy, Rock DJ, Supreme, Kids, which obviously features Kylie Minogue, Better Man, The Road to Mandalay, Forever Texas, By All Means Necessary, which is the song that's playing in the background at the moment. Yeah, honestly, absolutely love this album so much. Anyway, also as well, by the way, whilst I'm on video call with my friend Kieran on Discord, I am also going to be drinking a Pipeline Punch Monster Juiced energy drink as well. And for the last couple of days, I've not mentioned this yet in the vlog, but for the last couple of days actually, I've been talking to an old school friend of mine, and there's a possibility that a little bit later on tonight, after I get off video call with Kieran, I may end up having a video call with her via FaceTime on my iPad. So that's a possibility. So yes, anyway, I'm just about to get my headphones on and I'm just about to have a video call with Kieran over on Discord on my iMac on this Thursday evening. Friday afternoon, by the way, and what you just saw there was what I had for my breakfast this morning over at Summerford well, it was in Summerford in Dorset, but it was the pub called the Summerford, which is a beef eater pub called the Summerford. So I went there with my support worker this morning, by the way. So yeah, so there we go. So that is what I've had for breakfast. I've come back home. I've listened to some music for a little bit. I've been on Twitter, just updating my followers on Twitter with some bits and pieces. By the way, I had a video call with a friend of mine last night who I've not seen in person for like 17 years, by the way. We have from time to time, since we went to school together, we have from time to time kept in contact, but then I got busy, she got busy, and we kind of drifted apart, and we haven't spoken since, up until over the last, I'm going to say, since the beginning of this week, we've actually started talking again. And last night we ended up having a FaceTime video call through my iPad. So, yeah, and you know what? It was quite good. I'm not going to lie, it was a really good video call. I mean, we started the video call just after 9:30 last night. And then we didn't get off video call until just around about 2:30 this morning. So yeah, so it was literally like a 4 hours and 20 minutes to be precise, video call that we had last night. And we have actually said that a little bit later on today, we may end up having another video call, just have a good catch up with one another, see what each other have been doing with ourselves over the last couple of years and stuff like that. So she had a lot to fill me in with. I had a lot to fill her in with, you know. We're still not done. We're still not done on catching each other up on what we've been up to and stuff. So, yeah, so we're going to do that a little bit later on today. Anyway, I woke up this morning at just gone 8:30. My support worker was slightly running late, luckily, but he did call me. And luckily, I'm so glad that I wear my watch to bed, because I felt my watch vibrating, which woke me up because he was calling me through my watch. So yeah, so I had to quickly get up, get dressed, brush my teeth, and clean my ears as well, because I had some earwax in my ears. So I did all that before I went out and saw my support worker, but I didn't obviously have time to have a shave or have a shower. So I'm just about to head off into the bathroom right now on this Friday afternoon, and I'm about to have a shower and a shave. It is Friday afternoon, by the way, and I am just about to have some lunch. Now, I did say earlier in the vlog that I was going to eat a cheese and onion quiche for my dinner last night, but turns out I was too full to eat the cheese and onion quiche, so I saved it for my lunch today. So I am going to eat that now for my lunch. There it is, right there. Also as well, by the way, for lunch today, I've also got 2 slices of my sister's birthday cake from earlier this week, when it was her birthday on Tuesday this week. And over on ITVX on my iPad, I'm just about to watch today's episode of Coronation Street. It is Friday night, and I've just got a Monster Pipeline Punch juiced energy drink out of the fridge. And this is what I've got for my dinner tonight. I've got a bowl of beef ravioli. Friday night, and it's just coming up to midnight now, by the way. I'm just about to head off to bed as I have got work tomorrow. For the last couple of hours, I've just been speaking to a friend of mine through FaceTime on my iPad, having another catch up with them. And also as well, I have made my lunch for tomorrow to take with me to work. Just got to remember it tomorrow, of course. And I've also cut up a banana, stuck it in a bowl and stuck it in the fridge, ready for me to make my banana and chocolate protein shake when I wake up before I head off to work in the morning. And I've also taken my nighttime medication. I've done the washing up, drying up and putting away as well downstairs in the kitchen. and obviously just got into my pyjamas and now heading off to bed. So I shall speak to you guys again in the next scene of the weekly vlog, which will be Saturday. Good morning, everybody. It is Saturday morning and I've woke up, got changed into my work uniform, made my banana protein shake as well, chocolate and banana protein shake, and I'm currently walking to work on this Saturday morning, of course, and I'm wearing my coat as well. For the first time in a very long time I'm wearing my coat, because even though it's nice and dry, the birds are tweeting away and it looks like it's going to be a nice day, don't let that deceive you though, because apparently later this afternoon it's meant to be downpouring with rain, which I'm not looking forward to. I am heading off to my sister's today, as always, on a Saturday. It's become a Saturday regular thing now, where I head off and see my sister for the afternoon at her flat. So I'll try and do a bit more vlogging this week, maybe with the animals and what I've got for dinner and stuff like that. So I will probably show you that very shortly. I've just been approached, by the way, by some cyclist. He was just cycling away, and then he stopped and he just approached me and just went, "Excuse me, where's the nearest store where I can buy some cigarettes at this time of the morning?" So I just gave him the directions of the nearest store from here, which is a cost cutter, which should be open. I just said to him that, yeah, that store is probably your nearest at the moment to get cigarettes, which is open. So yeah, anyway, so I'm currently walking to work on this Saturday morning. I've roughly got about 15 minutes until I start my shift at work, so I'm going to make my flask of tea to take me on the shop floor, put my sandwich and drink in the fridge so it's nice and cold, ready for my break time later this morning, drink the rest of this as well, and listen to some music on my headphones through Apple Music on my phone. Hey Simba! Simba! No, Simba! Simba! Simba, Simba, oh, Simba, oh, hello, Simba, Simba, oh, Simba, 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 good boy. JJ, hello, JJ, hello, JJ. Oh.
After surgery last night, 11-year-old
What's that? What's that? Who? What's that? What is that?
Hello, Joe. Hi. How are you? You tired? Hungry? And a lot of pain?
So it is Saturday night, by the way, and I have just got back from seeing my sister at her flat. A massive thank you to my sister for having me over as always today. Really do appreciate it a lot. And I think I might be seeing my sister again tomorrow, because I think she said she's gonna pop out for a couple of hours tomorrow here and sort the fish tanks out, because when it comes to fish tanks, she's a professional at sorting out fish tanks, whereas me, I'm not that professional whatsoever. I'm not a fish keeper. But my sister, she knows how to look after fish tanks. She knows how to deal with fish properly. She's got fish of her own, so therefore she's going to come out and sort the fish tanks out tomorrow. Fingers crossed. I feel as though, I'm just going to have a look. I feel as though there are less fish in here, in this tank here, than there was before. Or is it just me? Or is there still loads of fish? I feel, no, there is still loads of fish. No, there's a fish tank that is literally, it's like fish paradise in there. There's just loads of fish. They keep breeding and breeding and breeding. Yeah, there's a lot of fish. Anyway, so yes, so a massive thank you to my sister for having me over today. Nice to spend a bit of time with her. Nice to spend a bit of time with the animals as well and stuff like that. Really, really good. Anyway, back home now though, and of course I am just about to sort out my Coca-Cola. Pour some Coca-Cola into a bottle, stick that in the fridge ready for tomorrow, do my sandwich. sit that in the fridge for tomorrow as well. And then, of course, chop up a banana and put that into a bowl, stick that in the fridge ready for tomorrow morning for my protein shake, and get a scoop of chocolate protein powder from my protein pot in the cupboard, stick that into my protein bottle, as I like to call it, ready for me to make my protein shake tomorrow morning as well on this Saturday night. So it is Saturday night, by the way, and I am just about to head off to bed now. I have actually done kind of a schedule of videos that are coming up on my YouTube channel, SteveOfficial. Now, I was actually going to run through the list earlier, but because I got so busy, obviously I'm not able to run through the list with you guys right now because it is getting late and I do need to head off to bed. It's gone 11:15. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap up this part of the vlog here, the Saturday's part of the vlog, speak to you guys in the next scene of the weekly vlog, which will be Sunday. And within the next few scenes of the weekly vlog, I'll run through the schedule between technically now, the 1st of September, all the way up to the 22nd of September, and let you guys know what videos you can expect to see across September. All I can say for now is there's going to be TV wrap-ups, movie wrap-ups, weekly vlogs, music wrap-ups, and there's going to be some Let's Talk videos as well as an unboxing video as well. I'll go through all of that with you guys in the next few scenes of the weekly vlog. But for now though, from me, it's good night, and I shall speak to you guys again in the next scene of the weekly vlog, which will be Sunday. Good afternoon, everybody. It is indeed Sunday afternoon, and I have come home from work. I've been to work today, obviously. I've come home from work, and I have helped my sister out sorting out the fish tanks, because, well, there was one fish tank in particular. I don't know if you may or may not have noticed in the background. Every time I've sat down in the dining room, you know, I've always been facing, my back has been facing towards the what do you call it, the fish tanks. So yeah, so obviously there is that. But anyway, I thought I would show you very quick. I'm just gonna have a look at something actually very quick. No, okay, don't worry. No, I thought there was a dead fish in there already, but no, there isn't. There's no dead fish. So I'll show you very quick the fish tanks that we've now got. Now, originally on the breakfast bar, we had two fish tanks, two small fish tanks on the breakfast bar. My sister has reduced it down to two fish tanks now, because there wasn't many fish in one of the fish tanks on the breakfast bar, and she's moved them over into the big tank because, again, the big tank didn't have a lot of fish in the fish tank either, and stuff like that. She had to get rid of a filter actually that was in the big fish tank because it was smoking. Like, legit, it was smoking and it was dangerous. The last thing I wanted was for the fish tank to implode, you know, and then obviously then the fish tank smashes and we've got water everywhere, dead fish everywhere, all of that stuff. Obviously we don't want that. But anyway, I'll show you this. So let me turn my camera around. Ta-da! Look at this. The fish tank is looking very, very clean. So if I come round here, here we go. I mean, you can finally see now that this fish tank is literally fish paradise. Like, everywhere you look in this fish tank, it's just full of baby fish, little fish, bigger fish. You know, it's just full of them. Absolutely crazy. But the filter's working on it. You know, everything seems to be working fine on this one. So hopefully, hoping and praying now that this won't be going green anytime soon. My sister has also as well taken out some of the plants as well from that fish tank. Because again, that's also what was causing it to go all green and gooey and you know. My sister has also cleaned this fish tank here as well, which I did give her a hand in doing. So she's topped up the water. There's all the fish from the other fish tank that was there, by the way. She has moved them into this fish tank here. So yeah, so essentially it's quite good really that we've managed to lower it down to just 2 fish tanks rather than 3, because I do feel as though going forward it's going to save me a little bit of money on electric as well, because obviously with 1 fish tank being shut down, that's less energy, less electric being used in the house, which is a good thing. Anyway, so obviously I helped my sister out with that when I got home from work, straight away after I got home from work. And then as soon as my sister left earlier this afternoon, I then put my washing in the washing machine for an hour, which has not long been done. And I am now going to stick it out on the washing line, despite the fact that it has been raining on and off today throughout this afternoon and stuff, but it's meant to be like this, nice and sunny for the rest of the afternoon. So I'm hoping and praying that I can get away with sticking my washing out on the washing line until a little bit later on tonight, maybe around about 9, half 9, and then I can then bring it in once it's all dry. So that's exactly what I'm going to do now on this Sunday afternoon. I literally lost my vlogging camera for a couple of minutes, but I found out it was on my bed. Oh dear. Anyway, it is Sunday night, by the way. I've just spent the last couple of hours having a FaceTime video call with a friend of mine. So I had a lovely time having a FaceTime video call with them. I am going to do my dinner in a bit. I am going to go out into the back garden and bring my washing back in as well from the washing line, because it has been dry out there all afternoon since I put my washing out there. Thankfully, I've been keeping a close eye on the window though, just in case. I'm just going to close my door. Give me a second. So yeah, and now I should be coming back. I'm back. Hello. There we go. That's better. So yeah, so I need to go out and bring my washing in, which I will do in a short while. And of course, I need to update you guys on what's happening in terms of my YouTube videos that is coming between now and halfway through September. So I've got all of that to do. I've got quite a lot to do, to be honest. But anyway, I haven't gave my granddad a phone call tonight, actually. I may give him a ring tomorrow night instead and see how he's been doing. Anyway, has Kieran messaged me? No, don't think so. But anyway, I am actually just about to go over and have a video call now over on Discord with my friend Kieran. So I'm just going to put my phone on charge, because my phone does need charging, admittedly. For a second then, genuinely for a second, I thought my camera was literally just, I don't know why, but for some bizarre reason, I genuinely just thought that my camera was just showing my crotch, and that was it. I don't even know why. Anyway, I am just about to put my iPad on charge as well and sit down in my seat when I can get to it. Oh, now it's showing my crotch. Lovely stuff. Anyway, now I need to recalibrate my camera. That's better. That's a lot better. Right, anyway, so yes, I'm just about to have a video call with my friend Kieran over on Discord on my iMac on this Sunday evening. There we go. And also as well, by the way, I am also drinking a can of Monster Mango Loco juiced energy drink as well, which I've just got out of the fridge on this Sunday evening as well. So it is Sunday evening. Couple of things for me to talk about very quick. First of all, I just want to talk about the YouTube channel SteveOfficial, because there is quite a lot of content coming up for you guys this September, starting from today, the time of uploading this video, 1st of September 2025. Lots of content coming up for you, okay? So we're starting with the 1st of September, obviously right now, is this episode of the weekly vlog. And then tomorrow, we have got a music wrap-up, and it's Sabrina Carpenter's latest album, Man's Best Friend. The 3rd of September, there's another music wrap-up episode, which is Conan Gray's latest album as well, which I believe was called Wishbone or Wishbone. Wishbone, I'd like to say it was called. And then the 4th of September, I'm going to be doing a Let's Talk video. And in that video, I'm going to be discussing the Samsung Galaxy events. Now, when I talk about the Samsung Galaxy events, Samsung are going to be announcing on the 4th of September some new Samsung products. So we could be expecting the Samsung Galaxy S25 FE, which is a more budget, cheaper version of the Galaxy S25. We could also be seeing the announcement of the S11, the Tab S11, which is Samsung's tablets. You know, it's weird because the Samsung tablet that I own is the Samsung Galaxy Tab S7. And now we're on the Tab S11. Crazy, isn't it? So Samsung could also be announcing that. And there's also rumours as well that Samsung could also be announcing the Samsung VR headset, which will obviously go into competition with Apple's Vision Pro headset. And they could also be announcing their new Samsung Trifold phone as well, which is set to be released on the market, on the smartphone market, towards the end of this year. Of course, I'll bring you up to speed with all of that news on the 4th of September. Okay, so that'll be coming up then. On the 5th of September, there's another music wrap-up for you, and I'm going to be talking about the latest album from Tom Grennan. On the 6th of September, I've got another music wrap-up from Marina, who I believe was originally called Marina and the Diamonds, but now it's just Marina. On the 7th of September, there's a movie wrap-up. You may notice that there wasn't a movie wrap-up this week. Normally they would have been uploaded on a Sunday. There wasn't one this week because I've not watched any movies this week. But next week, I'm definitely watching some movies. Therefore, there will be a movie wrap-up for you guys next Sunday on the 7th of September. On the 8th of September, there is going to be an unboxing video. Now, that unboxing video in question is actually going to be for the new Insta360 Go Ultra, which is technically going to be used as my vlogging camera going forward after next week's episode of the weekly vlog. Now, I will say this, obviously, Monday, the 8th of September is a Monday. Obviously, Mondays is usually my weekly vlog upload day. Now, obviously, because I'm doing this unboxing video and that's being released on Monday next week, the 8th of September, obviously, my weekly vlog is going to be lined up on Tuesday next week, the 9th of September. Okay, that's when my next episode of the weekly vlog will be coming up, which is the 9th of September. 10th of September, another Let's Talk video. In this video, I'm going through everything that was announced at the Apple event. Now, obviously, September every year, no doubt, we have always seen Apple do an Apple event. Now, this year is no different. Of course, we can expect to see the announcement of the new iPhone 17. Obviously, there'll be the iPhone 17, iPhone 17 Air, which is the new iPhone product within the iPhone range, and of course there'll be the iPhone 17 Pro as well. So there is going to be that. So obviously everything that will be covered during the Apple event, I'm not going to go through it all now, of course, but everything that is covered during that Apple event I will be discussing on the 10th of September. On the 11th of September, I've got another music wrap-up video, which is Ava Max with her latest album, Don't Click Play. On the 12th of September, I've got another music wrap-up, which is Ed Sheeran, and that's his latest album as well, which is coming out later this month. On the 13th of September, I've got another music wrap-up video, which is talking about the new album by Jade, which is called That's Showbiz Baby, which again comes out on the 12th of September. On the 14th of September, I've got a movie wrap-up. On the 15th of September, weekly vlog. 16th of September, music wrap-up, Maroon 5. On the 17th of September, I've got a music wrap-up for the Jonas Brothers. 18th September, I've got a music wrap-up for Hayley Williams. On the 19th of September, I've got a music wrap-up for Rudimental. And then on the 20th of September, I've got a music wrap-up for Craig David. 21st of September, music wrap-up for Lola Young. And on the 22nd of September is a movie wrap-up. Now, I do believe, and I'm just going to go into my calendar before I do move on, because I do believe that the 22nd of September is a Monday, which it is. And Monday the 22nd is when my movie wrap-up video will be coming instead of Sunday. Now, I do also want to point this out, okay? So after the 15th of September, which is a Monday, obviously there is a weekly vlog coming up on them. But after that weekly vlog has been released, there isn't going to be a weekly vlog for a couple of Mondays, okay? So I just wanted to point that out. I will confirm either in next week's episode or the week after's episode. I'll let you guys know when I'll be back doing weekly vlogs again. It won't be too long, because the really weird thing is the week before I take my weekly vlog break, I'm actually using my new Insta360 Go Ultra camera, which is going to be really weird, because then I'm taking a break and then I'll be back. But nevertheless, though, you know, I am gonna vlog again. Of course I will, but I will let you guys know either in next week or the week after's episode of the vlog what is going to be coming up in terms of when my vlogs will be back, okay? But yeah, but that is everything that's coming up on my YouTube channel, SteveOfficial, between now and the 22nd of September. Obviously, I have got some more videos being lined up. There is a couple of TV wrap-ups that I'd like to do as well, but I'll probably do those towards the end of September. And I think just before I do take my break from vlogging, I will talk to you guys about what's coming up towards the end of September. And hopefully by then, I'll also have a planned date as to when I'll be back doing weekly vlogs again here on my YouTube channel, SteveOfficial. But for now, though, that's my schedule for this September right here on my YouTube channel, SteveOfficial. Just brought my washing in from the washing line in the back garden, just about to take it upstairs and put it away neatly in my wardrobe in my bedroom. So it is just coming up to 10 PM on this Sunday evening, and this is what I've got for my dinner tonight. I've got a bowl of tinned macaroni cheese. So all that is left for me to do is just to do the washing up, drying up and putting away, and I need to go and have a shower, get into my pajamas, and I'm also going to record a podcast as well, which will probably take me about an hour to do. So if you have got Spotify Music or Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts, there should be a brand new episode of Steve's Weekly Podcast. There's 2 podcasts coming up over the course of the next couple of weeks. I've got one that is out now. I've got one that's coming out on Friday at 4 PM UK time, and then the same goes for next week as well. So there'll be one podcast next week where I'll be talking about the Apple event, and then there'll be one on Friday next week where I'll be giving you all the updates from the world of tech, the world of movies, the world of TV, and a lot more. Okay, so I just thought I'd throw that out there for you guys. So if you do want to listen to the podcast, it is available to stream now on Spotify Music, Apple Podcasts, and wherever you get your podcasts from. Just search for Steve's Weekly Podcast to listen. But for now, though, guys, I'm going to wrap up this podcast. I'm going to wrap up this weekly vlog here. I think it's because I've said podcast too many times in too many sentences over the last minute or so. But anyway, I'm going to wrap up this vlog here. A massive thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. As always, if you are new around here and you like what you see, feel free to hit that subscribe button to become a Stevo. Next week's weekly vlog will be the last weekly vlog. Well, I'd say it'll be my last weekly vlog that I'll be using my DJI Osmo Pocket 3 camera because I will still use it. I do feel as though I will still use this camera, of course I will, but it will be my last full weekly vlog that I'll use my DJI Osmo Pocket 3 camera before I move over to my Insta360 Go Ultra camera, which will be in the episode after next week, okay? So don't forget, weekly vlog next week is coming up on Tuesday rather than Monday next week, okay? That's the first thing I wanted to say. And secondly, of course, there's some music wrap-up videos coming up across this week, and a movie wrap-up and a Let's Talk video coming up later this week, and a movie wrap-up video coming towards the end of the week as well. So anyway, so feel free to stay tuned to my YouTube channel, SteveOfficial, for that. I did forget to mention, by the way, weekly vlogs and movie wrap-up videos, they're releasing at 4 PM UK time. In terms of music wrap-ups or Let's Talk videos, they're coming up at 6 PM UK time, okay? So your first music wrap-up video of the month is coming tomorrow, Tuesday the 2nd of September 2025 at 6 PM UK time, so feel free to check that out then. But until then though, guys, from me it's goodbye, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys again in my next YouTube video.